today we will start your new topic, that is complex variable. Okay, this is also important part for M3. We know that the complex number, and on that number we will define the function, we get complex variables. Okay, now first of all we will discuss some basic concept of that topic. तो देखो basic concept, first of all the definition of complex number. Okay, z is equal to x plus iy. This x is called real part re of z, and this y is called imaginary part of z. Y is called imaginary part of z, and this x comma y belongs to set of real numbers. Z is equal to x plus iy. Okay, here x is real part of complex number and y is imaginary part of complex number. Okay, and x comma y belongs to r. These two are real numbers. Okay, then z bar, that is complex conjugate. Z bar is called conjugate of complex number, and this is x minus iy. Okay, z is equal to x plus iy and z bar is equal to x minus iy. Okay, if we add these two equations, we get z plus z bar is equal to, here this get cancelled, we get 2x, and this implies x is called the area of z. This 2 goes to this side, तो क्या मिलेगा, area of z is equal to z plus z bar divided by 2. This is real part of z. Also, if we subtract these two equation, subtract this, तो यहाँ पे क्या होगा, cancel x, this is 2 times, we get z is equal to 2 times iy, but this y is called imaginary of z. We get the formula imaginary of z is equal to z minus z bar divided by 2i. Z minus z bar divided by 2i. Okay, this is form of complex number. Z is equal to x plus iy. Also, this is called real part of z, and this is called imaginary part of z. Okay, now other forms of complex number, polar form. Z is equal to r cos theta plus I r sin theta. Okay, or take this r outside, we get the Euler identity, that is r e raised to I theta. Okay, this is polar form of complex number. Here r is under root x square plus y square, that is modulus of z. R is modulus of z, and theta is amplitude, and theta is equal to tan inverse of y. Theta is equal to tan inverse of y. Okay, these are the formulas of complex number. First form, z is equal to x plus iy. Second form, z is equal to r cos theta plus I r sin theta is equal to r e raised to I theta. Here r is the modulus of z and theta is amplitude of z. Okay, these are the different forms of complex number. Okay, now from this complex number we will define the equation of circle. Okay, equation of circle, this is important for next part. Equation of circle. Suppose equation is mod of z is equal to a. This gives x square plus y square is equal to a square. Okay, और उसका मीनिंग क्या है, मॉड ऑफ z इज इक्वल टू ए, उसका मीनिंग क्या है, दिस इज इक्वेशन ऑफ सर्कल विथ सेंटर एट ओरिजिन एंड रेडियस इज ए. ओके, एक्स स्क्वायर प्लस वाई स्क्वायर इज इक्वल टू ए स्क्वायर. मीनिंग ऑफ दिस इज इक्वेशन ऑफ सर्कल विथ सेंटर एट ओरिजिन and r is a. Okay, that is radius. Also in mod z minus z naught less than or is equal to a, उसका मीनिंग क्या है, दिस इज इक्वेशन ऑफ सर्कल with center z naught and radius a. Okay, which is which is equation of circle with center at Z0 and radius is a, with center at Z0 and r is equal to a, that is radius is equal to a. Okay, in mod z minus Z0 less than or equal to a. This is equation of circle with center at Z0 and radius is a. Okay, so this is all part of basic from complex numbers. Okay, now next point we will discuss the new point, that is the complex variable or the functions of complex variable. Second point, functions of complex variable. Function of complex variable. Function of complex variable. Okay, suppose w is a function of z, that is w is equal to f of z is equal to u plus iv. Here u and v are functions of x comma y. This w is called function of z. Okay, w is equal to f of z is equal to u plus iv. Okay, and this w is called function of complex variable. Okay, function we know that very well, यहाँ पे function of complex variable है. Then after that limit of complex variable function. अभी आपके पास क्या है functions. Then at that time we have to define the limit. Okay, उसका limit क्या है? Limit just like limits in the R. Okay, then second, the derivative of complex variable function, उसका differentiation is also just like R. ओके, जैसे हम R में करते हैं रियल वैल्यू फंक्शन में करते हैं एफ ऑफ एक्स में, वैसा ही एफ ऑफ जेड में सेम है. ओके, लिमिट एंड कंटिन्यूटी आल्सो डिफरेंशियबिलिटी जस्ट लाइक सेम इन द फंक्शन ऑफ R और द फंक्शन ऑफ रियल वेरिएबल. ओके, नाउ द इम्पॉर्टेंट पॉइंट इज analytic function. From this point your syllabus is start. Analytic function from this point your actual syllabus is started. Okay, तो देखो definition of analytic function. The function f of z, the function necessary condition for analytic function, necessary and sufficient. The function f of z is said to be analytic at z is equal to z0. The function f of z is said to be analytic at z is equal to z0 if it is differentiable at z0. It is differentiable at z0. Also differentiable in neighborhood of z0. Also in neighborhood of z0. Then and then given function is analytic function. देखो definition. The function f of z is said to be analytic. The function f of z is said to be analytic if it is differentiable at z0. Given function is differentiable at point z0. z0 पे भी वो differentiable होना चाहिए. Also this is differentiable in neighborhood of z0. Also f of z is differentiable in neighborhood of z0. These 2 points are very very important. The function f of z is said to be analytic if it is differentiable in, if it is differentiable at z is equal to z naught, also it is differentiable in neighborhood of z naught. At that time we have to call given function is analytic, otherwise not. Suppose आपके पास फंक्शन है f of z, तो फॉर एनालिटिक क्या होना चाहिए, इट इज डिफरेंशिएबल एट z naught, डिफरेंशिएबल एट दिस पॉइंट, आल्सो दिस इज डिफरेंशिएबल इन नेबरहुड ऑफ z naught. ओके, दिस इज नेबरहुड ऑफ z naught, वहाँ पे भी डिफरेंशिएबल होना चाहिए. एट दैट टाइम वी हैव टू कॉल गिवन फंक्शन इज एनालिटिक. ओके, डेफिनेशन क्या है, द फंक्शन f of z is said to be analytic at a point z is equal to z naught if it is differentiable at z naught, also differentiable in neighborhood of z naught. Okay, differentiable in neighborhood of z naught. It is differentiable at z naught, also differentiable in a neighborhood of z naught. At that time we have to call given function is analytic. Okay, analytic क्या है, समझ में आ गया. Analytic, the function f of z is said to be analytic at z is equal to z naught if it is differentiable at z naught, also it is differentiable in neighborhood of z naught. Okay, this is definition of analytic function. Okay, now next the necessary condition for analytic function. Necessary condition for analytic function, necessary and sufficient condition for analytic function, for analytic, necessary and sufficient condition for analytic function. Okay, तो देखो आपके पास एक फंक्शन है, you have to call this function is analytic or not. Okay, for this purpose here there are two condition, necessary and sufficient condition. तो first CR equation, first क्या है, कॉची-रीमन इक्वेशन. फर्स्ट कॉची-रीमन इक्वेशन, और दिस इज कॉल्ड CR इक्वेशन. दिस इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट, इन ब्रैकेट CR इक्वेशन और कॉची-रीमन इक्वेशन इन कॉम्प्लेक्स नंबर. ओके, तो देखो सपोज f of z भी एनी फंक्शन, सपोज f of z इज ux, y plus ivx, y. This is complex variable function. Okay, suppose f of z be complex variable function ux, y plus ivx, y. Okay, then the CR equations are there are two equations, dou u by dou x, dou u by dou x is equal to dou v by dou y. This is first condition. Dou u by dou x is equal to dou v by dou y, and dou u by dou y is equal to minus dou v by dou x. ओके, फर्स्ट इक्वेशन क्या है, डो यू बाई डो एक्स इज इक्वल टू डो वी बाई डो वाई, एंड सेकंड इक्वेशन डो यू बाई डो वाई इज इक्वल टू माइनस डो वी बाई डो एक्स. इफ दिस टू इक्वेशंस आर सेटिस्फाई एट द टाइम वी हैव टू कॉल गिवन फंक्शन सेटिस्फाई CR इक्वेशन. तो उसका मीनिंग क्या है, u का डेरिवेटिव विद रिस्पेक्ट टू x इज इक्वल टू v का डेरिवेटिव विद रिस्पेक्ट टू y, एंड उसका मीनिंग क्या है, u का डेरिवेटिव विद रिस्पेक्ट टू y इज इक्वल टू माइनस ऑफ v का डिफरेंशिएशन विद रिस्पेक्ट टू x. ऑल आर पार्शियल डेरिवेटिव्स. ओके, दिस इज फर्स्ट कंडीशन, दैट इज Cauchy-Riemann equations. Okay, Cauchy-Riemann equations. And second condition, all partial derivatives are continuous. All dou u by dou x, dou v by dou y, dou u by dou y and dou v by dou x are continuous. Then and then given function is analytic. देन एंड देन गिवन फंक्शन इज एनालिटिक। अभी देखो फॉर एनालिटिक फंक्शंस देयर आर टू कंडीशन, फर्स्ट CR इक्वेशन satisfy and second all partial derivatives are continuous. These are the partial derivatives. All dou u by dou x, dou u by dou y, dou u by dou y and dou u by dou x are continuous. Then and then given function is analytic. Okay, so how to identify the analytic function? CR equation satisfy and all the partial derivatives are continuous. At that time given function f of z is analytic. Okay, और for analytic function क्या होना चाहिए? CR equation satisfied, also all the partial derivatives are continuous. Okay, this is necessary and sufficient condition for analytic functions. Okay, these 2 points are important: the definition of analytic function, then second the necessary and sufficient condition for analytic function. These 2 points are very important. तो definition क्या है analytic function की? The function f of z is said to be analytic if at z is equal to z naught if it is differentiable at z naught, also differentiable in a neighborhood of z naught. At that time we will call given function is analytic. Okay, and the necessary and sufficient condition for analytic function: first CR equation satisfy and second all partial derivatives are continuous. These 2 conditions are very important for analytic functions. Okay, if these 2 conditions are satisfied, then and then we will call given function is analytic. Okay, any of the condition is fail, at that time given function is not analytic. यहाँ पे कौन सी भी एक कंडीशन फेल है तो हम बोलेंगे गिवन फंक्शन एनालिटिक नहीं है. ओके, दिस इज ऑल अबाउट एनालिटिक फंक्शंस. ओके, देन द नेक्स्ट पॉइंट हार्मोनिक फंक्शन. नेक्स्ट पॉइंट हार्मोनिक फंक्शन. हार्मोनिक फंक्शन. हार्मोनिक फंक्शन. हार्मोनिक फंक्शन. The function phi of x comma y, the function phi of x comma y is said to be harmonic. The function phi of x comma y, here phi is function of x and y, is said to be harmonic if the Laplace equation, that is dou 2 phi upon dou x square plus dou 2 phi upon dou y square equal to क्या होना चाहिए? 0. If dou 2 phi upon dou x square plus dou 2 phi upon dou y square is equal to 0 और the Laplace equation satisfy, उसे हमने ऐसा लिख दिया. If the Laplace equation satisfy, at that time the given function phi is said to be harmonic. तो देखो, the function phi of x comma y is said to be harmonic if dou 2 phi upon dou x square plus dou 2 phi upon dou y square is equal to 0. Okay, this is harmonic function. Okay, now this is all basic part from complex variable. In next lecture we will discuss next part.